And welcome to ProTech. I apologise for Martin, the giggling little child at the right hand side. He's just spent the last 20 minutes swearing just to get it out of his system, so we don't have none of that stuff.
And I was stood here massively disapproving of it, and I did not.
I can confirm this.
I mean, it's like you're asking for it.
Anyway, so we have got a reasonable stream health. I still need to fix that wire.
Shall we?
What we have got for this evening, I've got some links I need to send to people as Martin breaks stuff. Oh my god, it's going to be one of them days.
You told us to get it out of our systems.
Not. Yeah.
You didn't give us enough time.
It's little children time.
Some people last more than 30 seconds.
So.
Not true.
Yeah. It's at least 32.
Looking good, sounding good, except for Martin being a child.
Maybe not the content anyway.
So, what we have for tonight is the two lists that have been quite publicly oohed and ahed and and all of that crap. So, hey Jack, we have what the Americans are deeming is the most broken stuff in the world ever. Fat Han.
Jake's there as well.
There's a A-wing in there for the fun of it. Do we really need to say what's in the list?
It's just the one that was recently played and won with at the System Open UK, which was the biggest tournament, I believe.
In the world ever?
In the world ever. So,
Ever.
you know.
Bigger than any American.
Yeah, kind of had quite a big field sort of competitors there. And yeah, I'm going to have a go at it. So it's just Fat Hand decked out at like 144 points of lot stuff.
Some may argue on the best format. Some may argue on the worst format.
But that's an argument for a different stream.
But that's an argument for a different Facebook.
But didn't he win with that list in a hyperspace just without Kanan?
He won a
had
hyperspace
Neil
qualifier. Yes, Fanboy 3's hyperspace qualifier. He did really well with it.
Yeah, something of similar.
So he had an even bigger initiative bid. I don't know how much Neil is, but
Well,
5
he's
points.
not going to be as much as Kanan.
so,
Kanan 14.
a more
Anyway,
important question from the stream and viewers before we get really underway.
Yes, it is my real hair.
How many sugars in your latte?
Oh, excellent. Zoe, love you. Or Joe, love you. Either way, I love both of you. None.
None.
That was easy.
No, I love you both.
So,
I love whoever brings it more, though.
Yeah, so
sorry, I'm just putting our latte order
both of these lists are popular for particular reasons.
But what's the other list?
So the other list is 4 Phantoms.
Yep.
I think the main two reasons this is not it's caused a bit of a stir is one, because you see it everywhere all the time and extended, and it's kind of one of the reasons why I think a lot of people were getting fed up of version 1 was just because it's just ridiculous for action economy. Really.
Talking to some bloke on here who thinks he knows everything about this list.
Is it Mooney?
It is Mooney. Said the bid was the same. He added proton rockets to Drake.
Oh, yeah. No,
that's no
I
way.
can see that, yeah. Oh, I should have put that on these ones knowing I didn't need a bid against you.
You can still put it on if you
Nah, we're good.
want. Oh, crack on.
I don't want to cheat.
Wow.
What? Sitting
You
down
need-
to a
you need
table,
every
seeing
excuse
what
to
the
win.
opponent has and changing it is easy.
That would still make it 198 points.
Correct. Well mathed.
So,
Martin did math.
yeah, it hurt.
Yeah.
We can
Jesus.
smell
I wasn't sure if it was a hernia or what, but...
But yeah, so I'm going to take this one, and Martin's going to take the 4 Phantoms, which, in my view, I think is probably the more forgiving list, but that's possibly just... We had this discussion beforehand of Phantoms because the points is spread out on things. You mess up with one of them, you lose 1 Phantom, which is a quarter of your list. You mess up with Han, that's 3/4 of your list gone. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
But then I suppose Han's got a lot of options in regards to manoeuvre, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
I think he's quite forgiving, but I've only seen one played once on the stream. So if you want to see how this list should be flown both ways,
Don't watch tonight.
don't watch this one. Go back at the System Open and watch Kevin versus Jack.
I can just imagine him looking there, going like, "Why is Han in the middle? What's he doing there?
I really hope they're
Why is
this,
Jake
just
facing
cringing.
sideways? What's going on? Why are they deployed in lines? Why aren't they in
This
the
is how
offset
X-Wing
format?"
shouldn't be played. You're welcome. Well, it's important to watch rubbish X-Wing so you can look at the mistakes and go, that was a bad
Yeah,
mistake.
so again, the other thing is that we're not the best players. We're not the worst players. We know the rules. We know how to fly. We do
that hurts because
okay.
you're still better than me.
I am. That's not saying much though. So that's another thing that we've literally just picked up and played somebody else's lists.
Which we don't do.
Which a lot of people have done.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people have taken this list and gone to other system opens and gone like, "Yay, look at me! I'm going to fly this," and then just done horribly with it because, yeah. So
Yeah, whereas I suppose Phantoms is always consistent in middle of the top.
I mean,
and
it's
bottom,
12.
isn't
It's 12 dice. This is 5 dice.
it? Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, I've got the mods, but
Plus 2 actions plus a decloak. It's pretty tasty.
yeah.
So, few mentions before we even bother with yous two. We have Mr. Wampa in the room. Obviously, Zoe,
I love you,
Joe, Mr. Mooney himself, Tom, who's one of our new guys, who's just started. I spoke to him a couple of weeks
Yes.
back, and you
Yeah,
played him.
Tom, I definitely remembered Tom's name,
Tom,
and I
no, you
used it
didn't.
all of the time, and I even said it was Tom who I
Dude,
played.
you just, I can't swear, but don't.
Stop lying.
Because he doesn't know you. He doesn't realise you're being nice, where you just sound really patronising and sarcastic.
Yeah.
Whereas I appreciate that's just you.
So,
Yeah. I think he got that vibe from me the other night
Look.
anyway, so I hope.
so we've got this from Tom.
Oh dear.
Yeah, cheers for the game, Steve. So
Yes.
he remembered your name.
Well,
Wow.
right.
Wow.
I'm
Anyway.
In Steve's defence, his name is probably on that podcast on the screen.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, right.
We're not that technical or logically advanced.
In my defence, I don't pretend to
You
be
don't
very
get
good
a
with
defence.
names. So
Anyway, Jake facing sideways is a solid as you turn, barrel roll, and pass the focus to hand.
I was definitely going to go 2 straight, but yes, I will. I will do a 2-turn instead.
Wow.
Is that approval from Mooney as well?
So,
Oh wow.
Jack, this is your first and last warning for interfering with play.
Oh, it's Jack.
Yeah, it's like Jack, not Jack,
Not
not our
Not
Jack.
our Jack.
Yeah,
No, that's why. Yeah. Okay.
Wampa. Yeah.
That's why I was calling him Wampa. So, seeing these two in my home is like, oh, I don't know. It's just amazing. Do a 4K.
Do it! And then get rid of the stress.
Oh my god.
No, I can afterwards.
Let me just change
But
my
it's
dial.
amazing.
Oh, crap.
Oh wow.
That's a
Brooklyn
round
Nine-Nine's
Wow.
going out.
round one.
I haven't
close
even
off.
asked you this question yet. This is from Seb. Can
Yep.
you ask Steve if he is seen in public with that tie like that?
Why? What was wrong with the tie? What was wrong with the tie?
Yes, unfortunately, he does go out in public like that.
Yeah,
So,
I go to work like
anyway, we have a starter on the clock of go.
that. Okay, enjoy. Stop caressing my hand.
All right, sorry.
Thank you. So I'm going to stick with my first
Yeah, that
instinct.
was
I'm
never
sorry.
a
I'm
good
sorry,
image.
Jack. I'm sticking with my first instinct.
Steve stripping is never a good sight.
I lose an item of clothing for every shield,
And if he stands sideways doing it, we lose him on the stream altogether.
unless no. No.
Right,
Yes.
I've got initiative, so
You
I'm
do?
going first. I think there's probably going to be 2 popular things Phantoms are going to do, either be aggressive or not.
Yes.
Isn't that aggressive?
I'm just doing a 2 rather than a 4 with all of them. And I don't know whether I want to cloak or evade. I'm going to evade just in case. Do you want to see the dial, Steve? So you know I'm not cheating.
No, I believe that you're cheating. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So while you're doing that,
I'm going to say they're all going to evade.
right. So I'm gonna do my
You're
original.
welcome, Seb.
I'm gonna go with my original move with Jake, and I'm now really down with myself. But I'm gonna go 2 forward.
So he's already lost the game by doing that, not following what Jack said.
Oh,
Coffee.
Coffee,
Zoe!
Just pass it right over the mat.
not
and-
right over the mat.
Well, this one's your mat, right?
This one, it depends if you spill coffee on it or not.
Fair enough.
If
I think
you,
so.
if you spill
How's
coffee
Fortnite
on
going?
it, it's most definitely yours.
Thanks,
So,
Chloe.
can we ask a question?
You just did.
Still kicking ass at Fortnite.
You can ask another
Say.
question. Yes.
Is this my mat or your mat?
It's probably your mat. Yeah. Right, so Jake did a 2 forward, and then he's going to do a barrel roll this way.
Beautiful, thank you.
We've got Zoe Dalton watching on stream.
Yeah, it's on my phone in the kitchen.
Oh,
And then
I
I'm going
watch
to
it while we're making them.
that's
pass
voodoo.
the focus over to Han.
Can I do one of these?
When
play if you want.
Yeah, no.
Not
No,
wanna
they're,
take
they're,
over?
they're too scared of it being beaten by you.
So Han is
At the
going to
moment,
go
we've
forward.
got Jack's on, Mam's on, you're on, Mr. Jack Mooney and
Who are you
Seb
calling
Brady,
them all on?
and Tom.
Jack, do a boost. I feel like I want a boost, but I don't know if that's a good call or not.
I feel like you shouldn't, because it gives you a lot of options if you don't, because then you can turn left to go straight on.
Yeah, I know, but remember,
Whereas
it's
if
like
you boost, you've lost that option to go left.
I feel you should play the
Not
game
that you would
yourself
go
without
left.
asking for help from
Yeah.
someone who's decent.
Well, this is what we're talking about.
I agree.
I feel like that Darren Brown episode, you know, he's playing 4 chess masters. We're actually just
Yeah.
playing against Jack Mooney.
I'll evade. And
well,
I'll
you've
leave
gone
it
against what Jack's offered for you to do. Says you should barrel roll.
there. What with Han? Yeah. Right, so end of the turn, so I get rid of my tokens.
Yes, Seb, there are £1 hot dogs all weekend. By the way, anyone watching, we have our hyperspace
assume you
trial
played them.
on Sunday at
we
Beanie
finished?
Games.
Yes.
We've got the sexy Seb Brady who's decided to pop up and see us. Is Mr. Jack Mooney going to show an attendance? Yeah.
Do I need to be having words with this, Seb?
Bring Jack with you. I keep forgetting there's a delay on the stream.
A 7-second delay. I think.
Yeah, that's so we can cut out Martin swearing.
Hello!
I feel like I've already made so many mistakes with this.
Tell him to buy a ticket. Oh, you bought... Oh, God, yeah, sorry. Ooh. He can teach Steve to play.
Yeah, please. No, I'd never fly this, because it's far too...
Too meta.
Yeah.
I'm not booked in for Sunday.
Not yet.
What?
I've given you a list and everything.
It's on my computer.
Okay. I'll need to set up that list.
Yes. Wasn't that the list she was playing?
Yeah,
Or was that
I mean,
your stuff?
that was my stuff.
That was his.
I mean, I've got the... but I might be using some of the cards, maybe. I don't know what I'm flying yet. Am I off-screen picking my nose?
No.
Oh.
Of course you are.
Oh, good.
No.
No. Yes, Jack, you were flying it before most of us were in diapers, so...
And that was just last week for Martin.
You think I'm not wearing a diaper? It's a long drive here. I'm playing it safe.
This is true.
You
good?
When were you American?
American.
American.
We used
American.
the
Yeah, you're the American.
Yeah, you're American today.
What, because of my beast? It's a bit harsh.
Ooh.
That's profiling in America and you're calling me fat. What are you doing?
I mean, I was saying because you're flying quad phantoms, but okay.
Oh, okay.
If you're saying you're fat as well, that's fine.
Well,
Or Americans are fat.
Well, I am fat because, well, most Americans are fat.
Yeah, I don't think we have...
Now who's profiling?
I can just point out, we have no Americans on the live
I'm
stream.
system. Can I do stuff, please?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why
Yeah.
I'm pointing at you.
But basically, yeah, I can pretty much guarantee
Zoe.
there's no Americans on it.
Did you spit in his coffee?
No.
No, you should next time.
So Martin,
Steve's nice to me.
would you like a delicious biscuit base topped with marshmallow and covered in real milk chocolate?
Is that
TM.
tea cake?
Other brands are available.
Yeah.
Would you like one or not?
Well, it depends. If I say
go with
yes,
your
will
latte.
you say no?
No.
Yeah, the thing is, if we say yes to one of these delicious treats, it normally takes them about half an hour to
Open.
chat about it,
'Cause I keep
discuss
having-
it.
Because I keep
And
having to read the
Still not
description.
past me or Martin a deliciously tunnocky. I got a tea cake.
Just see lens flare going through the camera.
It did look like a...
Mind if I just look at my dial?
Nope.
No, you don't mind, or no, I can't.
Both. Pick one. Oh, you're splitting up.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I love this. We're both probably going against what most
Yeah,
people
we're
do.
doing stuff we shouldn't do. British style.
Yeah. Your moves.
Wait, what? The Phantom split up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Why not?
Sure.
It's like jousting. One of you is wrong.
I miss joust.
To be fair, that's the list I gave you. It's jousting until it's not. And then it's just Hope Invader.
Until you have to scream hope and then it doesn't work.
Yeah. But remember, rebellions are built on hope.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not a rebel list.
That's why
You're
you
supposed to
lost.
say it with a really stupid Forrest Whitaker voice, though.
No, because it was Jyn Erso who said it. Do you even watch Star Wars?
Nah. I'm just here because I pretend I like Star Wars so people like me.
Sorry, what now? Why?
Who said it first?
Jyn Erso. Why would... What?
She repeats it.
All Saw Gerrera said was Bugali. Bugali.
Sounds a bit racist, bro.
Bugali. That's all he said.
Dude, chill out. It's 2019, dude. What the hell? That was an awful accent. You know he's American,
what he
right?
said. That was the thing of the tentacle monster where it turned into a bit of hentai for a bit.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, God.
I just generally thought you were being awful.
I mean, yes, that too. So I'll do one sharp with Jake.
Yeah, you can be offended all you want, Seb. You're not a real American.
And I'll do a barrier roll. And I'll pass off the focus to...
You're going to do a thing?
Marshmallow and beards don't mix.
No, I wouldn't know.
I'm not far off.
Look good.
Doing a bit of a Gandalf pull.
Whiskers.
That's itchy and irritating.
Oh,
Good luck,
shit.
Sting.
One bank.
I like watching.
So, messages coming in.
Out of interest, has no one else split up Phantoms?
I
I've never actually really seen anyone
I mean,
fly this list, so.
generally they just kind of like fly them as a block and just go, come at me, bro, my 12 dice.
Well, I kind of did that to confuse you with Han.
Yeah, but like you say, I've got options. But you are closing off my routes, which is good.
I was
So-
90% sure you wouldn't turn left.
Yeah.
But
So, start the engagement phase. I have a trigger of Luke, since my arc is pointing in the right way. By the way, the arc's pointing sideways. I'm good. You don't have any triggers? So, Han is going to check things first. Oh dear. Oh, well that's good.
Well, it's only 9 dice coming at you. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
you got 3 auto thrusters?
Yeah.
3
So-
2 dice.
Actually, no, you don't.
So, we'll go for this one.
Well done for not knocking stuff.
Range 3. I know, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
good.
actually quite impressed.
So, shoot this one. Range 3.
Yeah, Morrison, green dice.
Really? You doing that?
No.
It's in my dice.
Alright, okay.
So, I'll do that.
These are probably my dice anyway.
Probably going to hand them.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
That was a focus and a lot of
Of
the
course, you're in range one. Have you checked you're in range one of a ride?
I'm definitely not in range 1 of a ride. But actually, I
Cool,
really...
cool.
Should have checked that.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
But closer than I thought it was.
I'll spend the focus for 2 hits and a crit.
Oh dear.
He's still not changed his dice roll style.
We already checked that one was out, so it's fine.
It's not now.
And that is number 1.
Yep.
Shield.
Martin is opting
One
to
shield.
take a shield.
You
I
shoot
have initiative.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Can I just see if I can shoot Jake? If he's in range, please.
Sure. With which one first?
I'm going to activate this guy first.
Number 1.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
No problem.
It's not what I always wanted to do, you know that.
I know that, but your arc is pointing this way.
Lovely.
Just checking.
Can I borrow 3 dice, please? I'm going to have a little pop at hand, baby.
So what, there's 4. That was impressive.
Any particular reason we can't share dice?
I'm fine with sharing dice, I just don't want to like keep passing them back and forth.
Yeah, there's definitely some cheating going on here.
Yeah.
You picked all the good ones.
Spend it.
For 2. So I roll that. When does Duke happen? It happens first before hand, right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's now.
Because hand's after you roll dice, like before modify. Help!
He can't juke that anywhere.
Well, I know, but I mean in general. Like, if I roll again, does that count as a dukeable roll?
Yes.
Right.
That's not good.
Hand. So you can duke these,
Yep. Why wouldn't? Oh yeah, go on. Sorry.
because I don't have a focus.
Yes, I just realised that when I looked down.
Can I juke that?
You can juke that.
Are you sure?
Well, why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, alright,
Read
I'll
what
juke
Duke
it.
says.
When you perform a
Yeah, fair enough. I'll
Yeah.
juke it.
Yeah, it's just a confirmation because mine is after you roll dice. So like I think hand happens before
Mine just says while you're
normal
attacking.
modifiers.
While
Yeah,
you perform an
but
attack.
Because of
if
hand
you're
doing what
evading-
hand does,
Can some-
Duke only affects the first roll, as far as I know.
Who's this?
Why? Jack.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll trust him.
I assumed it was that.
But
as
you
well.
can now modify them.
Yep. But it is like the order of things is like attacker modifies dice first before
Yeah.
I modify them. So this is like a thing. It doesn't count as re-rolling, but it's still a modification.
Actually, because I'd have to modify my dice now, then you do all your defendery stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I can't juke it again.
So you can't do it again. So I will spend 1 force. Oh, actually no. I will re-roll with the Falcon tile because I just like rolling dice.
And then you spend
Oh
it.
no!
He can't spend it. Cause
He's got an evade, though.
Yeah, I'm keeping the evade. I'll take 1 shield.
Right, okay.
Got
Right.
cocky.
And then number 4, I think he's out, isn't he? Or he was when Han was shooting him.
That one. No, that one was in.
No, that one.
Alright.
There was only one out.
Yeah.
Right, he'll have a cheeky go. Spend it.
For 1.
Duke.
So you get to duke that. So I get to re-roll with Han. Get an evade.
Do. Number 5.
Is it through? I believe it is. Check. Like if basically is there a point where it's parallel? Because you get the choice.
Not. Am I straight there?
I think you're a bit wonky there, and I'm a bit wonky here as well.
Alright,
So I think it is through. That's yeah.
Oh, you do you? Oh, what a coinkydink. Look at that, you 2 dice and you roll.
3 dice.
You're a loser. I'll juke 1.
That's the last shot. So thrusters. Yeah. Jake was out.
Oh, look, he's in now. We're going to have a shot.
He was like massively
I'm
out though,
teasing
wasn't
you,
he?
I've not even checked.
Do you want to?
No, he was out when Hannah
Yeah,
had
no,
a
but
shot.
do we want to like move him back where he was?
Do you want to move him back?
Yeah. Good job, archer range and everything. End the round, cloaking. So
Has
basically,
Jake got no shot?
yeah, no, Jake without range. So 1 shield for 1 shield seems like a fair trade.
Yeah, I don't know, because you got a lot more shields than me.
You've got a lot more everything than me.
Damn right. Been speaking to your girlfriend again. Sorry. Alright, so don't judge me. Don't judge me.
It would be funny if there was a camera on
Already
Lee's
judging
face
you.
right now. Okay, so. I need an adult.
You are the adult.
No, I'm not. I'm not even going to pretend I'm the adult.
Yeah, chill, so. Are you alright, Steve? You having an episode?
Please do not have that stuck in your neck.
No, we just
It's like 90% air.
it's getting low.
Just seeing if I would hit the penis cloud.
The what cloud?
Remembering on live stream.
She's 11. She's not an idiot.
13.
She's 13. She's not an idiot.
It's the
It's a stream
Dream.
I'm worried about.
Zoe's used to you. The stream isn't yet.
Everyone knows that that looks like a floppy penis with an over big foreskin. Well, the internet isn't idiots. If they're getting offended because they can see a floppy penis gas cloud, they could look up Pornhub anytime they wanted. The internet's evil, not me.
Or any other good porn industry supplier.
Yes, because we don't want to. We don't want to do a Game of Thrones and just put a cup of Starbucks right in the middle.
Or any other coffee mug. Jesus, come on, man.
Sorry. This is hard work.
Oh.
Other things of everything are available at other places.
Yeah, many of them. Why is this all... Ew. So I think I'm making a terrible mistake.
You're not the one running the stream.
Yeah. You invited us, are you? Or did we invite ourselves? I couldn't remember.
One
I
of you.
think I technically invited us, actually.
I came up with the idea and you were like, yeah, let's do it. Lee, we're coming around. All right.
Who's doing a live stream next week?
I don't think I'm invited back, so.
Also, you know that whole like no swearing on stream thing? Did you see my Luke upgrade card?
Does ship. I just can't spell.
Ah, that makes sense.
And it's too white to see it.
Right.
Racist.
Proxies aren't allowed here.
Right, are you good?
Yeah.
Can I do stuff?
Yeah.
I'm going to decloak.
Can I pick the right?
Number 5.
Nosy. Wow, that's gonna hit things.
Can I pick the...
Can I pick the name of Martin's firstborn?
It'll have to be my 8th born.
8th born.
Number 7's Galactus.
And the other 6 have been sold to the devil.
I want to name them Upside. This is from James, by the way.
Well, the first one's going to be called Ben. The second one's going to be called Luke. Third one's going to be called Leia. Fourth one's going to be called Neil.
How
Fifth
do you
one,
know the genders?
Kneel down.
Ben down, Neil down, Leia down, Luke down, Bob down, Ida down,
Upside down.
upside down. If you found that, has that tickled you?
More than I think about it as well. Yeah.
Oh, phantoms are fun. Sorry, do I need to apologise to you, Lee?
For
Being crude.
Never.
what's to say? Why change a habit of your lifestyle?
Yeah, fair shout. Yes.
Joe
Yeah.
said something about sharpening a knife.
Your phantoms.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's me again.
Excuse me.
This is nice.
So on Sunday, I think we have a furthest travelled Scottish person coming to the event.
Ooh.
Who's going to be very, very upset.
Is he going to be very drunk?
No,
So it's not Ed then?
no. It might be a Londoner,
Coming from Scotland.
Scottish Londoner. Well, he was part of the Scottish X-Wing team.
I was tempted to decloak forwards and do it 2 forwards, but
Mm.
I didn't really. I'm trying to get as far away from Jake as I can since he's going to have a naughty outmaneuver anyway.
Yeah.
So I thought if I'm putting this way, there's less chance of getting outmaneuvered. In case people were thinking, why is he facing that way? Because wouldn't it have been more sense to be more aggressive? Oh, that looks tidy.
You good?
Yeah.
1 hard.
Oh. That was unexpected.
Thought that was hand there. Yeah, James is coming up for the hyperspace.
2 stakes. Oh, not yet. James, are you going to Paris?
Seems so.
He's just put the north is so far.
System open.
Paris system open, James?
Weirdly enough, I'm not going to inertial dampen as that.
Really?
I'm going to try the 2 hard.
Brute.
Yes.
And again, I just think that's incredibly forgiving that you could have.
What, stayed in front of all 4 guns? Yeah.
Maybe.
You had a lot of nice options there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because now you can boost and get out of range of another 2 of them.
I don't know whether I should or not.
Jake might get picked on.
I'm taking a vid. Yeah, I know, right? But again, this is why we flight, to make mistakes and see where
Remind
we're
me
wrong.
of the Millennium Falcon ability of if you're evading.
If you're evading, you get to
re-roll.
re-roll 1.
Right.
1 defense dice.
And Han's ability
Does not count as re-roll.
Yeah, but that one does.
But that one does. So I can roll it, hand roll it, Falcon title roll it, spend stuff. So, beginning of the engagement phase, I'm going to spend a force to use Luke, who does stuff, to point out the back.
Good to hear what your thoughts are on movement. Helps people like me learn from Mr. Wombo.
Oh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
James says Mebbies to Paris.
Oh.
Tom says if I'd played more and didn't have 4 kids on Sunday, I'd have come along.
So I've already started wounding 4, haven't I? 1 even.
Yes.
Right.
And James has just bought flight and accommodation.
Who did you have a shot of there? 1, 5 and 6?
1, 5 and 6, yeah.
Right.
Range 2, range 3, range 3.
Through
So 4v4. I feel like
why did you get 4 dice?
trick shot.
Trick shot.
So it's a toss up of the range 2, basically 3v2 or 4v4 on the one that I've already wounded.
Yeah, fair shot.
And Mr. Pintar joins
But the
us.
thing is, I don't want to influence your decision.
Yeah.
But what's the chances of you
cloud.
attacking number 1 again next turn?
Yeah.
Because
I will take.
I sometimes think, because it is so tempting to just keep going for the same shit, but sometimes is it the best option?
Yeah, but then also Jake can
Yeah,
come in
fair
on him.
shout. You can.
But I would actually like
Decent
try and strip some tokens from number 6, so I'll take the range 2 on number 5. That one.
Okay, doke.
I will keep that as 2 hits.
I will spend a focus.
No, that's exactly what I was after.
James has just bought flights and
All yours.
accommodation to Malmo.
Number.
Probably Italy.
Let's do number 1 because he's not.
So range 3 through a rock, through a gas cloud.
Yeah. Spend it.
Yeah. Hitting 2 crits.
Seems reasonable.
So roll it.
Juke.
Yeah, that's unfortunate without a focus token. Han it. Thruster's Cloud. Reroll from Millennium Falcon title. What is this list?
Spend it. Spend it. Spend it. Don't spend it.
Oh,
You've got another
Sorry.
2 shots coming your way yet. Don't spend it.
Spend a force.
Fair enough. Number 6. Is that range 2?
Number 6. That one is range 3.
Is it?
Just. The
Cheeky
one.
1. Cheeky Juke.
Duke. Han Solo. One evade. Ability.
And number 5. Don't be a douchebag.
Okay. This is just the 1 dice. So.
Yeah.
For 398. Okay. So roll it, nothing to Duke, Han Solo it, title it, spend the evade anyway.
Oh my goodness. That's absolutely just bonkers.
Takes 2 shields.
Yeah, get right. I'm so glad Jake's not in the action, because I think you would have ruined my list if you had.
Yeah, I was originally going to go down here, but I like to try and get on the... Because I thought you were going to go straight, but you doing that made... Like, I thought, well, actually you might turn in for Jake.
Tell you what I should have done. Should have trick shot
Can you reroll? Oh yeah, there's a point. Which one has Duke and which one has...
6 has trick shot. Crack shot. And I should have used it, but never mind.
Well, you did use Duke on it, so...
Oh yeah, I did.
So...
Fair shout.
Yeah. We'll try and remember that one.
Yeah.
Not that it does anything.
Yeah. Maybe put the...
Yeah,
maybe put that token next to it.
Because crack shot would have actually took your dice away.
Yeah, once I'd finished modern stuff, but then I would have, like...
one of them had enough, or I can't remember
spent
which one
stuff.
it was.
Anyway, I'll regenerate. It was that one.
Is it?
He got the one hit. Yeah, that goes away. So... Having only one force this turn is a bit iffy.
This is really annoying. The only reason I'm saying it's annoying is he got a hard free hand.
He does have a hard 3. He does not have a hard
Because you're
1.
either going to do a hard free or an inertial dampeners, which means I can either go straight on and get one of the inertial dampeners, or and if I do that, you're going to jump out of my arc, which is really horrible.
Well, my dial's set. I'm just going to double check that I've set it to the right thing. Yeah. So
That's not going to make a difference unless you tell me what it is.
this is true. But just to engage in the thing.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So
this is why I think particularly your list is horrible.
My list, yes.
Yeah.
Hear that, Jack? I'm getting credit for this,
What's the list you're flying?
which I made up.
Which you made up, yes. Well done, sweetheart.
In fairness, I did fly Han with Lando and R2 on stream like ages ago, and Lone Wolf for all of the rerolls. I got wrecked by you, but I did fly ages ago, and it was purely banterous. Until I kept
So,
on block.
have a think what you do if your Phantoms online then, with that little bit of knowledge.
Online, on me.
Well, them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you can tell me what do you think I should... Should I decloak first so you don't influence my decision?
Yeah.
So he's going to decloak first. May I have a look at this one's dial?
Absolutely.
He's going to decloak second. May I?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to decloak third.
All your movements.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about, since I can't change him now?
My thinking personally was actually that you're going to say sack off Han and actually come for Jake.
Yeah.
Because you're in a potentially better position to like do that. Go this way with them and just do some gentles in here. Go this way. Well, that way you had to go with him. This way with that one and basically hard 3s in.
Yeah. Well, the reason I didn't is because unless you're going to do a hard one with Jake,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely so.
I'm confident that you're not going to get them.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless you do a K turn, obviously.
Yeah. Or
Which you-
sleep.
Yeah.
So
What was
your
that, Mooney?
Uh,
That was
that-
it.
So
That was Seb,
he's
but-
bumping.
So we're just going 4 straight forward?
Yeah.
And the mic
Hang on,
would
I
it
think
not clear?
Hang on. No, I've mixed those dials up.
Oh, right, okay.
They definitely were in the right place.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll trust you. There's no other knowledge. So you're just going 2 forward?
Yeah.
I was curious because the 4 might have plonked in front, actually, but
I did put a 2 for him.
that's fine.
Good. And that's why, because I wanted him to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Try and tempt you to do a boost round.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the 4 forwards.
4 forward.
Jack said he's curious if the soft 3 fits between
Do you want to do that because there's a roid?
this
I'm
2
narrowly
rocks instead of the. Did you just do a 2?
Yeah.
I think it was in that. I think we're a bit behind on what Jack's
Alright.
asking.
Yeah. Oops.
I think when you did the hard 2 there,
Yeah.
I think he was asking if
The soft 3.
would have landed him in the middle.
Ah.
I didn't want to risk it, to be honest. I'm not bad with the hard turns with the big ships because I used to fly Edinburgh a lot, but I'm not great with banks on big ships. So, Jake, so what were you saying? Unless I've done anything but a hard one.
or
Martin, that's on the other one.
it's not like
It's on number 6.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, you must have moved things round.
I decloaked and swapped sides.
What are you trying to confuse me for?
So I did do a hard one.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just going to take a focus.
Yeah, he's definitely in your arc. It's definitely not obstructed.
I don't think it's... Well, either way, I'm not too bothered, but... Yeah, I'll do that. So, focus. Han.
You don't want a barrel roll with him
what-
or anything?
No. Why are you adamant that I'm going this way?
Because I would have done.
I honestly thought, yeah.
Right.
And that's the thing, though, isn't it? Because you've got so many stupid options, and now you're going to boost. And it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Seems you were stuck on the front of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you dampen us?
Because I would have still been shot by that one, potentially that one. Also, I'll lose a shield. And I'd have to spend my force to
To be fair,
stress, which means I wouldn't have got a shot.
he's out of arc there.
Because my arc would have been at the back. Also, this gives me room to manoeuvre now.
But a range 1 shot on.
No, I wouldn't have had a shot because I would have been here. My arc's pointing front and back. I would have had to have spent the force to be able to do an action which could have rotated it and stuff. But this way, I'm now, out with a bit more thingy. Whereas there, you could go that way and then, I'm here.
You could have prolonged the I'm going that way bluff.
Where's he going to go from here?
Yeah, but imagine him going 1s and 2s forward now, thinking you're going to go into that way.
Sorry, I'm just thinking decloaking for next turn.
Yeah. I'm more than happy with where I'm at. So, beginning the engagement phase, I'll spend my force to rotate. Like that. Han will... number 6, it's only 1 that I've damaged, 2 is there, so I'll go for a range 2 shot here. On to number 6. So I got 4 dice because of the roid. For the obstacle.
Yeah.
It is range 1. Not gonna.
I was going to say you might as well because I get an auto thrusters and I've got.
I'm gonna be greedy. Just for 1. 3 focuses. Never mind.
Gas cloud.
No shots from you.
No.
So Jake.
In the short.
Question of is it obstructed?
No.
Nope. Range 2. On to number 1. Trigger out maneuver. Or not trigger it because it's a passive.
Yeah, I should never comment on X-Wing. I know nothing will.
No, nothing.
Lone Wolf. Focus for hitting a crit.
Crit.
On number 1. Shield.
And it's not old X-Wing, so I can't spend my evade.
No, you can't. So Force comes back.
Change your evade to an evade.
I could. Yeah. I don't want to. Because I might want the decloak, and I'm going to have a think if I want the decloak.
Yeah. As in whether you want to cloak or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So I've recharged my force. I've done that. There's no other triggers at the end of the round. So I am good. Excuse me.
Well, windy in here this evening.
He's not going to decloak.
Sacre bleu.
He's not going to decloak.
He is.
He is, yeah.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
And he is. Now, there is a reason why I've done it. And I don't mind telling you because it mind games anyway. Because the obvious answer for him would be to go here and do a hard one, but choke the air anyway. There's lots of things he can do, you can do, and I can
there
do.
and one hard, or there and
Yeah, well, I'm more thinking where you're going because you can sloop. You're going to risk the damage.
Can't put
hard
one hard again in there.
Yeah.
One hard there. Do a barrel roll there.
You've got
attempt to bank maybe.
You've got lots of bunkers options.
Could maybe fit a 2 bank in there.
Okay, turn over the rock. You only live once.
Can they get a turn? I thought they could only sloop A-wings.
No, they've got a 5k.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, get wrecked.
Indeed, indeed.
What's hyperspace, Will? I'm confused to what this terminology is. Is that the one where you turn up to the event and it changes into something else?
Is that Will IQ Will?
No, that is Will Pinter from...
Oh, I paused the timer when we were talking, sorry.
You're just coming up to 40 minutes.
Yeah, I've got us on 35 of actual playtime, so it's fine.
The lists I'm running anyway will are normally hyperspace legal anyway, so I'm not too bothered what other people are flying against me. So I just want to play ships that are fun and I enjoy flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy, if you don't mind doing the honors, is going to decloak to his right.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
Far forward, far back.
May I have a look at all options?
So, there. There.
Let's do middle. He is going to decloak to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Before you... That dial's on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the down... middle?
Back.
Back. As in, your back on the actual back of the base.
Back of the base.
Back of the base. As in...
Hang on.
It's strange that, Will, because
Back
they've
of the
never,
base.
ever charged for side events at Nationals before, ever, other than the last 3 Nationals.
Are you being sarcastic and mean, Lee?
I am.
Why are you being sarcastic and mean to this poor man?
No. He's being sarcastic and mean to me. But...
Don't!
There's
It's mean.
lot of complaints about FFG charging for side events at Nationals, which they have every other year. They charged at Liverpool, they charged at the last one that was...
Number 4 first, please. He's going to do a 3k, I believe.
A 3k.
I don't think you're going to do a hard one to the right, but you never know. 5 is also going to do a 3k, but can you just double check, because you know what I'm like. I do like to change my mind several times. And Number 1 is going to do a hard one to the right.
That one?
He's right. Now I'm fairly confident you're going to do the sloop or the hard one to the left. But and he's going to go that way as well, please.
So you are going in after Jake then. Interessant.
So at this moment in time, Steve is marginally in the lead with about 25 points.
Nope.
Nope,
I am.
no, we're
Nobody's.
Phantoms have 5 health now. Back in the day they used to have 4.
Ah. Who did that shenanigans?
Just in case, because it's embarrassing to take damage at that kind of a range, so I'll. No, because you don't get it from the boost.
Even when people were farming last year, James, they were still paying £5 per person per side event.
Oh, was it £5?
It was. It was at when we were at Liverpool. It was when I was helping people out to get pairings and stuff like that, like Catherine and. So I knew exactly what people were paying. That's why I wanted to try and help as much as possible where I could. But the whole fact was, we were still paying for the side events. It's only System Orphans where we haven't.
Does a boost look like it fits in there? A
It
straight
100% fits in.
Yes, can I have a straight boost then from you, please? Thank you. So I have no shots.
But yeah, James, we had exactly the same outcry last year from Destiny players.
Check from yours.
Complaining because they just wanted to turn up and do side events. They didn't want to turn up.
In particular order?
Yeah, so let's
Enter the main event.
activate number 5 first.
Thought that they should just get them free.
The back one.
No. Nope.
Now let's activate number 6, who also has no shot.
6?
And then...
Yeah.
And then number 4.
3 through a rock.
Yeah.
This is where Jake disintegrates.
So, appreciate what Steve was saying. First thing he said was, "Oh, you're going for Jake, not Han."
Yeah.
Because Han is in the best place in the world right now, because I could really bully him in the corner. Because I was facing the wrong way, it would have took me 2 turns to be able to actually
Take
get the hit
advantage,
you,
and I'd be out.
which
anyway,
would have been, and you would have been able to hit me easily. So, I decided go for a cheeky shot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be on this side, so it gives me a couple of options to get Han again.
Yeah.
So, and I might get lucky.
And
with
again,
Jake.
thinking about time wise, like realistically, there's no points on the table, so.
No
There's
brainer.
No, the shot, so yeah, spend it. Not in the Duke, so yeah.
That was a scary one when all I saw was the 3 blanks on that side.
I saw blanks, I was like,
Lone Wolf?
oh,
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
don't be that bad. So,
Cloaking option.
mm,
Because you can assign the cloak, but you won't get the evade when
The
you
two
do
of
the decloak, yeah. For the stress ones, yeah.
this guy.
Right, so I get my force back, so I'm all fully forced up.
Okay. Number 4. Do you mind doing a little trick? There you go.
Yeah.
Number 5, you don't mind doing a trader Rooney?
Mhm.
Yeah, so if anyone's not familiar with Phantoms, I still get a cloak because it's a sign, but when I decloak, it's perform an evade, so I don't get the evade from the stress.
But you still get the massive benefit of being able to reposition.
Yes.
I agree,
Are you
James.
recloaking with this one?
I'm having a think if you don't
Oh,
mind.
right,
rushing
no,
this.
sorry. No, I just didn't know if you were aware.
No, the reason is because I'm thinking about the obvious move, do a hard one and a cloak.
Mhm.
Just want to make sure I'm going to make the hard one.
Yes, you do, Will. Yes, you do. That's another story for another campfire.
And this is the thing, because I'm very aware I'm taking a long time with dials, but don't have to.
I don't know if you want to put them on the ships just for ease of.
You mean on these?
Yeah.
Would you like me to, Steve?
No, it's up to you.
Sounds like you do, so I'll put them on the ships. Yeah, to be fair, you do make a very fair point because it does get quite messy.
That's just with you knocking stuff all over.
Yeah. And for anyone curious, straight free is the furthest he can blue. Get rid of the stress.
Watch your dials. He's going to cheat.
I was going to make a really inappropriate joke there about
You don't need to,
Patterns.
because I've just seen the position of the camera in your last action.
oh yeah, I'm fully aware of that. That's why I was going to make the joke.
Yeah. You just needed to be a lot lower.
Wait. That was my dial.
Oh, right, okay. I actually thought it was your hand, but that's fine. Although I love the way you got in my way because I was actually trying to judge stuff.
Oh, were you? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I'll tell you what, if you step next to Lee.
Do you want to swap sides?
Yeah, I do actually.
Just check his dials while you're over there.
Oh, this is nice over here.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm going to have to swap the cameras around. You're both on the wrong side, like last week.
It's fine.
Who the hell's this on?
That's
Not many people worked that out last week that you were both flying the wrong list.
I'm good.
Yeah, I've lost because I'm doing your thing with dials. I'm losing track of who's moved now.
Do you want to swap places again?
Yeah, I do.
Woo! It's fine. The light's fine.
Studio gets wrecked. I'm going to invest in some more lighting, by the way, because these are just not. They're too big.
I've never had that problem. With lights, I mean.
I confirm this.
I have the appropriate amount of lightness.
Apparently I can get some LED panels that do a lot better job for about 90 quid, so I don't mind sticking 90 quid into the already increasing.
Right, is this going to really go wrong? Number one
Right.
is going to decloak forwards.
Forwards.
Number 4 is going to decloak to his left. He does not get an evade because he's stressed. As far
Forward.
forwards, please.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Sideways forwards. You've got it, so sideways.
And he gets an evade. Do you mind doing number 5?
Yeah. All yours?
Number 1 is doing a hard one to his right. Let me just show that for... Oh no, hard 3, sorry. I did want to do a hard one, but never mind. There's a reason why I've done a hard 3, not a hard 1.
So that you're not in the way of the 3 forward, yeah.
But obviously my instincts went, oh, I want to do that. So number 4 is going to do a 3 forwards.
To get rid of the stress.
Yeah.
Not out taking evade.
Yeah. Number 6 is going to do a hard one.
Really?
We're...
I assume in this direction.
Yeah. Do you just want to play for me? No, he's actually doing a 2 bank to the left.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
To his left.
In front of the rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's got decloak options, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Assuming you take the correct action.
Yeah.
You know, that would be funny.
Target lock. Oh, weird.
We've had that discussion.
It's not one he cares to repeat.
That's why I had to go around the side and make sure that...
The target locks were in range.
Well, no, it's because I wanted to check the 2 forwards bank and the 2 turn.
Do that.
If you can catch that evade token, you get the keeper. Oh, that's cruel. That's awful.
Barrel roll.
Ooh.
Far forward.
Ooh.
Get an evade. Get a focus from Jake's ability. auto vectored do a boost after you do the thing forward. 4 air stress. Han is doing a 1 bank if you don't mind, please.
I do not mind.
Taking him off the
That's a
table.
2 straight.
Well, I was really debating the 3 sloop, but I was like, that would be embarrassing.
Do you want to try the free sloop?
No, it's fine.
Wouldn't have been embarrassing for me or Martin.
It would have been because I would have laughed so
Yes,
hard I would have proved myself.
swing as a boost round, please.
And that was facing sideways.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But I have moved it.
Side to side. So begin the gauging phase. Not going to spend a force to change my arc as much as I think I want to, but I'm good. I have no shots, so
Do you want to check if you get it number 4 just for range?
4. Is that the one?
Number 6, sorry.
Number 6.
No, as in, did you want to check for range?
No, that's fine.
Would you mind? Thank you, because now.
Now he knows you're not going to shoot.
Well, I
him.
wanted to see if I could have done a hard one next turn without a cloak and got you a few initial dampeners. Whereas now I know I can make it.
Right.
I know it comes across as cheating, but just so you're aware, that's what people are going to be doing.
Yeah.
And you have got the right to measure, and you should anyway.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What if I don't want to check out?
I think you still have to,
He doesn't have to declare an attack.
isn't it?
You engage, but you don't have to.
Can I still not check it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't
I'm not.
You don't have to check anything.
Shall we
Right.
check number 6 first?
Number 6. Which one's number 6?
After your
The front one.
douchebaggery.
Right.
You could now check his.
Range 3.
Yeah.
Well, seems good.
You're not in my bullseye. Not that it would really matter.
I was going to say, so you don't want to juke any of them then.
I'm gonna juke one, I think.
Martin, why were you checking for bullseye?
I'm gonna juke one, please.
What? Right.
I know,
Martin, why?
I know.
Because he's got crack shot, does
Yes,
he?
I know.
Right.
That's why I made the reference to
Okay.
checking for bullseye.
Okay. Yeah. So I
Shall
admitted
we
that.
check number 5? He's out of range.
Yes, out of range. But I'll check anyway. For
Thank you very much.
They're right.
Now, do you mind
want this
checking
one?
for number 4? Now, number 1. Oh, I thought I might have just got in there. That sucks. Do me a favour with your eyes. If I do a cloak forwards with number 4,
Uh-huh.
will number 1 fit a cloak left to his right? Don't think he will.
Yeah, you'd probably have to go backwards though, because that's a base. That's another base. It'd be close.
Yeah. Obviously, he wouldn't do this in a tournament because me and Steve are friends.
Yeah. Well.
Because me and Steve are acquaintances.
Well.
Because
Steve's,
like-
We're aware of each other.
Steve's lying to you. He'll easily.
No, because this one's on a bit of a dodgy slant, so it will end up like there, which. So, 50 minutes into the game and it is 0-0. Wow, I bet this is exciting for the stream, like, honestly. Do you remember all that talk of, I don't know, whatever was going on earlier on?
what was that?
I don't know, when we were all laughing.
Oh yeah, when we said this game will be over in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
And I didn't realise how much of a ball like this would be with
yeah,
thinking about decloaks and not bumping.
yeah. I'll be honest, I thought you were going to pin Han way sooner than...
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. we even got all the lists out ready to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Hmm.
It's a tasty little Jake coming in behind me, isn't it? Has he got? Is his hard 2 blue still?
Hard 2 is blue, yeah.
Yeah.
Same as 1.0 A wings.
Okay.
More importantly, that 5 forward is also blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was more thinking of doing a hard 1 with 6 facing hand, but then I thought, oh, I've got Jake coming behind me.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Without manoeuvre.
Without manoeuvre.
And non-wolf.
Yeah, I'm aware of all that.
Yeah. Just checking. Even though you've told me that it's John Cena on that top,
Did you think it was me?
No, at a very, very quick glance, it just looks like Freddie Mercury. Like
Martin does.
No,
Right, thank you.
No, the picture on the top. Like, just as a very quick glance, it looks like it could be. Like, I don't know.
Are you alright? You having an episode?
I mean, you know, I've got to occupy the time somehow.
I'm really melting my own brain here. Right. Yeah, let's do this.
Stop it. Phantoms are meant to be the easy list, remember?
Tom's really enjoying this. Jack Mooney, of course it's exciting. It's Han and Jake.
No, this is I'm right there with you, but like for people watching it, I'm loving it.
Master Dalton, how's the Keyforge business? It's a Keyforge business. It seems to be flavour of the month has vanished. And then
Rasputin.
Ronan. Why has he got a name called Ronan? Is that the skirts he's wearing or something? Anyway, he says...
Do you want me to help you out there, man? Are you alright?
Do you know what? I wish you had. Although saying that, my back's just cracked. It's never felt so great.
Anyway.
Would you mind
do you want me to do the other one? Yeah.
Forwards.
Ronan says, wow, Martin's in a bitchy mood tonight.
Oh, man? Oh.
According to Ronan.
Well, Ronan does know me quite
yeah,
well.
I know, Seb, but...
I think I'm just
I
in a
know
high
I can
sarcasm
read,
mood with
but
Steve.
it's a lot nicer if you...
Martin, do you see an issue with any of this?
No.
Are you sure? Okay, let's start revealing dials, shall we?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. How much would you take me for my word?
I'll take you for your word.
Number 1's going to do a hard one, regardless of which dial that is.
Okay. So is this one? Is that
I
that
have
one?
no idea. All I know is number 4's on there, like you told me to.
He didn't take it. It was on top of number
It
1,
was sat
face
there,
up.
Face up.
All right. Number 1's doing a hard 3 then. No, number 1's doing a hard 3 now.
No,
No, because you hadn't.
because you
That's
said
what
you
you
were
did
doing a
last
hard
turn.
yeah.
Right, who's that belong to? Because you're going to move him for me.
Mate, I'll just do whatever.
I'm sure I moved it.
The thing is, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
So you can choose. We'll allow it.
Number
So-
4 was going to do a
Well,
free
that's a
bank.
hard one that was closest to that one. Which one?
He was going to do a free bank. Number 4.
It's Rah Ronan from now on. I don't care what any of you are saying about my pronunciation of radar.
Which is that one. I think that one was going to do hard. I can't remember.
So since we've had this problem, we've lost about 8 members of the viewing ability. So
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you know when I said that we're both like mid-level gamers?
I think you are.
I at least know how many dials I'm meant to have.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean, to be fair, I can count it 2.
And let's do this properly. You move him for me, please.
yeah, it's definitely Rah
What do you wanna do?
Ronan. I
No,
told you.
you move him for me.
Martin, what do you want to do with him?
You move him for
Martin,
me.
you do.
I was going to do a hard one to the right, but you move him for me. It's fine.
Right. Like that?
Yeah.
Right. Cool. We good?
Yeah. Why not?
Right. Yeah. So, 2 bank, get rid of that.
Yeah, I didn't realise I was being bitchy, bro. Sorry, Ro.
Rah.
Sorry, Rah.
If I fail the barrel roll, do I still get the focus?
No.
Would you like to see if it fits in since you were so kind to me before?
No, it's fine.
Well, I'm going to put this down here,
I take it. Is it a linked action?
just for no reason whatsoever.
No, it's after you perform a
There you go.
barrel
You
action, so
you
you
don't
fail it.
complete
Yeah.
it. Yeah. It's the same as a linked action because you don't.
It will fit in forwards.
To be fair, I think I'd risk it anyway because I'm still only in the... Still got Lone Wolf and stuff, and I think I'd rather be there than forward. So I would risk it, no matter.
For the biscuit.
Yeah.
That is very close.
So I'll get that, and...
I think I'm going to need to sit down for this spanking I'm about to receive.
And I will do a boost.
So, the biscuit was soggy.
Yeah. Han is doing a take 2.
Yeah, you would. You sure you don't want inertial dampeners?
Certain.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not a free shield, so I'm good. Boost.
You know what? I'm with the Americans. I hate fat hands. So
Save that for the end.
now that I'm flying against it, oh my goodness, this is really painful.
I mean, you still got some shots on me. Right, who's what? Is 5 taking any damage?
With what?
With what? What game are you watching?
No, maybe. Is 5 taking any damage?
No.
Who's taking damage? 1.
Number 1.
Brilliant. So.
Oh yeah, life's hard, isn't it?
Range 1. 2 through the cloud. 6 I have injured. I haven't injured at all. Right, I'll go for number 5, range 1.
Don't think I'm having fun.
Spend 2 force.
Oh.
So that happened.
I think I'm gonna. Do I spend an evade?
Unless you want to take 2 hits.
Well,
3 hits and a crit.
It's not just that. There's no way I can really decloak do anyway.
Mm.
But I could win, I suppose. So I've got rid of 1, so that's 2 hits and a crit on number 5.
2 hits and a crit on number 5.
Do you have half points on something? And the crit is. Do you want to blow on it? It's a direct hit.
Oh, I was kind of hoping it was going to be the overlapping obstacle take a damage, but
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
It is definitely a 13 health regenning Sontu.
Right then.
Yep.
With
Can I play
removable
now?
arc.
You can play now, yeah.
Should you ever go back at hand?
Yeah.
Is it in arc? Oh. Is it in arc before I move asteroids?
I mean, you could just stand up.
I don't want to stand up. It's hard work.
Alright.
You're like a sexy snake. You can sliver into place so easy.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a
That's
no?
why Faye likes me, so. That one's out.
Right then.
Number 4.
4.
Oh, that's a bit spicier. No.
Juke. So, you juke that one. I Lone Wolf. I spend a focus. I take 1 shield.
Crack shot.
And then all the others are out. We good?
Yeah. Just thinking of decloaks.
Regen 1 force, regen 1 Lone Wolf.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted that one anyway.
Yeah, it's for losers. There we go. Oh man. Do you think they're going to increase points on the inertial dampeners?
No, I don't think inertial dampeners is the issue. Like,
I think that interaction with the having 3 or 4 rolls to get your evade, I think that might be
that wasn't the thing because I've used it once.
yeah, but I
But,
think
I mean, it was a good
might,
once.
Yeah, I think that might be a bigger issue than the
Yeah. So
in this game.
Yeah.
That's been a bigger issue than the inertial dampeners because.
So essentially, it's Han's ability, which, because I had this sort of, it was a rant to myself. When 2.0 first came out, everybody was using Palob, Moldy Crow, or Jan Moldy Crow, and therefore those 2 upgrades seem to be the most popular. Although those like combination ships, so they increased the points on most of the named Hawks, like Jan and Palob, but they also massively increased the points of the Moldy Crow. Now, I like flying Kyle Katarn with the Mouldy Crow. The Mouldy Crow title is now far too expensive on something like that. And they had the issue where they increased the two things rather than just the pilot ability. Mouldy Crow, I feel, should always have been 12 points because it's on a 5 health ship. Same thing. Inertial dampeners, Kane and Jarrus aren't really the issue. It's the fact that you can use it, but then with Han's ability, still get loads of mods. So it's Han's ability that's the issue. Same thing with Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker, I think, is about right for the points that he is now. 30 points, I think, was a bit too much, but he's good for what he is now. I actually think Luke Skywalker is better on a lower initiative ship.
Do you mind if I do my thing, bro?
That's where you get the most advantage of the ability. Yeah, go for it. But it is because Han is able to roll, re-roll, roll again, mod up to the 9s.
Yeah.
But they need to not do what they did with other things, which is like, Han and the Falcon ship is good, therefore we'll knock points up on all of them. Because it's not Han and the Falcon, it is Han.
They should do one thing at a time. They shouldn't go, let's do Han, let's do the Falcon title, let's do inertial dampers.
Like the Falcon title isn't that great.
Yeah, because that's what they did in version 1, wasn't it? They nerfed like Palp and Defender all at the same time.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely bonkers.
Jack's actually saying, we can leave Han alone.
Just depends how people feel about it.
James reckons Han should go up in points.
Yeah, like I said, no, don't touch, because inertial dampeners literally is only good on the R2D2 regenning Kanan bit, which you can realistically only fit on this one. But like I say, the Mouldy Crow, I've not flown Kyle Katarn since the Mouldy Crow title went up, and the Mouldy Crow title is absolutely fine when it was 12 points.
Which one's number 6?
That one. Oh, I definitely did the wrong move.
What, on Han or?
Han. But you know what I can do?
You can inertial dampen.
I can inertial dampen and just stay there. That's sickening.
I'm really relying on this gas cloud right now.
Yeah.
I'm putting all my hope in the gas. I'm putting all my hopes in the gas cloud. That one's got no actions because he was the
fly over the asteroid things.
Yeah.
I was so dreading you would barrel roll there.
Yeah, I kind of thought the two might have still.
So weirdly enough, I'm going to barrel roll.
Yeah.
To get at least out of that one.
He couldn't hit you anyway.
He could have.
No, he couldn't.
Well, either way.
What's it like proving yourself wrong?
That's fine. I am a scientist, therefore I like knowing.
No, you're not. You've got a massive ego. Your ego comes first. Your scientificness comes second.
No, I am happy to be knowing things. Right, where's one? Who? 5? 5. That's the one that's injured. Right.
Yeah. 5
so
nearly dead.
I'm going to reveal a 1 bank.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop inertial dampeners to lose a shield.
Spend
Kanan's force to
Yeah.
not receive.
How many shields you got
Sorry.
left?
Let's do it in the right way. So I've got 2 shields.
Uh-huh.
So I'll pop the shield.
Yeah.
I gain a stress.
Yeah.
To perform the white non-stop. After I've performed the white manoeuvre, I'll spend Kanan's force to remove the stress.
Uh-huh. Seems legit.
Then do an action of focusing because
No one's attacking you. Yeah.
because no one's attacking me, and focus is better than
Yeah. What,
focus is better than 1 force. So Han will shoot at number 5. 3 dice.
Got this. Roll me. No.
Spend focus for 2 hits and a crit.
Oh, he's dead? Yeah, hit a crit.
Yep, he's gone at the end of the 6s, so...
Right.
So now you're...
I don't think anyone's got a shot of you.
Not gonna lie, I really like this list. Like...
To be fair, fair though, I think I've flown this list quite wrong. You're flying it very well. But
Yeah,
you're flying against someone who's flying it not
yeah, like
very
you
well.
haven't done it as a block because you're kind of spreading out the arcs. The shots that you're getting off are like a couple of dice.
Jack made a good point there.
What's that?
Target lock would have been much better there.
Well, I did say that, but
Because if you do roll nats, then you've got it for next turn.
True, but
And that was me saying it, not Jack. That
Yeah.
part of it. But yeah, I would have been a big ship flyer with a target lock in the past. I've always gone for target lock over focus. Especially when I'm not getting pounded
Can I
by
be honest,
not-
then again with Shooter, you were getting a free.
yeah.
evade turn,
I've
like,
literally
free
gone the
focus
other
turn.
way because the number of times, like, I'd rather have a focus sat there go, oh well, I never mind, I didn't need it, than roll 3 focuses and be like, fuck, crying out loud.
Then
Do
your
you-
target lock comes in.
Well, yeah. Do you not have any shots?
No.
Does 6 not have a shot on Jay?
He didn't have the force left over, Ronan, because he spent it for...
To do the
Kanan's-
stop to get a focus.
Yeah.
Jake on
It's alright, I've got a dice.
is number 1 injured.
Yes.
And
Right,
to Jack,
I'll go
he didn't
r-
have the force left.
Range
for
1 and
focus.
1.
I've got one dice, I've got this.
You've got this. You've definitely
Got
evaded
this,
one.
bro.
Focus for 3.
Ah, I spent my evade and just die with 2.
Well, you
Oh no, he's not dead.
you live with 1.
He's got this. Got this, son.
Get a force back. 7 minutes left on the round.
Yeah. Have you still got shields so you can still inertial dampen?
I've got 1 shield left
Okay. Why can't
Yeah,
I
he's
see
got
2
Luke
shields?
Buchanan, but he spent
Because that's a force.
2 in the
Oh,
last
okay.
round.
Yeah.
Don't know why he spent 2. Either that or it's been very poor force management. But he only had 1 at the start of that engagement.
Yes, because I haven't actually shot for several turns with Han. It's fine. Whatever. But yeah, target lock and a force would have been better than just a focus. But as far as I was aware, I only had 1 force. My bad. Martin's bad as well because he
What
should
have I
have
done?
told me.
What have I done?
Nothing. Not keeping track of my force. How dare you?
I can't keep track of my life.
Jack saying that James asked Jack about the hyperspace version of his list, and Jack says hyperspace was fine. He missed Kanan more for the force charge
Yeah.
than for the clearing of the stress. 9 is nice to have blue banks, but I feel next time I would take Chewie instead. Proton rockets are tasty. Imagine proton rockets now.
Yeah.
That poor little thing wouldn't be there.
Yeah. Yeah, Chewie is tasty, especially with the R2D2 interaction of, oh no, it's flipped it up. And if you get something like damaged engine or reduce your agility, it's like, oh, crapsicles. Chewie, nah, go away.
You're going to be a douchebag, aren't you?
And do what?
Yeah, you're going to be a douchebag.
I mean, why change a habit of a lifetime?
Yeah, you're going to cheese it with Jake.
What do you mean by doing a hard one towards you? I'll do a 3 sleep behind you.
Yeah.
I'll do a 3...
Shut your face.
I'll do a 3 turn
Judge,
away
he's
from you.
influencing my decision. He's manipulating.
Or a 5 straight
Someone
forward.
Judge.
someone needs to influence your decision so we get to finish the game.
Yeah.
Bullying me, I'm taking my time.
Donuts.
I was tempted to do a K turns just to get away from Han, but
Just...
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you want to take the decloak back and go...
Nah,
Okay.
nah, go on, go on.
Would you like to change any dials?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay,
I've got this.
right.
Let's do the sensible one first.
Oh, that 1 hard barrel roll is going to be so good. Are you sure you want to do it that way around?
Yes.
Okay.
You happy it's there?
Yeah, it's fine. To be fair, it wasn't much of a bump like, and that one's doing that one.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Are you that bothered if I do it from
It's fine.
this side?
Are you that bothered?
No.
Nah, crack on.
I know it's not exactly right, but I figure it's.
As
No.
far back, please.
He went to do it.
I
Yeah, I just figure us two trying to mark ships and then move things out the way all
know!
like carefully
That was so fun.
would do more damage than.
I'm still. Do you know what? I'm still a little bit hurt that Roro says I'm a bitch. Hurt my feelings. I thought we were best pals, bro.
So I'll do that.
Oh, stop getting out my shots, you piece of
Well, I haven't got out of this.
yet.
This is true. Just boost and focus, I guess. Hand.
What's the word in R2D2? Is it when you have a damage? Is it the beginning of the engagement phase?
During the end phase, if you are damaged and not shielded.
Sorry, when is it?
Damaged and not shielded.
No, when is it?
During the end phase.
Right.
Of it. Ooh, might lose this on the last round.
Has he hurt himself?
Shooting.
Aye.
Well, engagement phase. No, Luke. So, it's that one. Never mind. Right, yeah. I'll shoot number one.
He's only got one elf.
Yeah. I'll hand that 3 blanks.
Is it range 2, did you say?
James,
Yeah.
the one that had crack shot has lost it now because he left his token floating around in space.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wish I'd known that. I might have done barrel roll instead of loose.
Martin can lose a ship a lot quicker than poor him. Wow.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
Not in the
Not-
not in the old X-wing.
No, not in the old X-Wing.
So a cheeky little.
This is
crit.
possibly why the new X-Wing exists.
Yes.
Ronan says,
And that was a fuel leak.
I
Oh, that's all right.
I love Bitchy Martin. He's my favourite Martin. And I have to tell you that he loves you.
Oh, I love you too, Roro.
Number 6.
Let's activate number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
He's got no shot. Let's activate number 6.
Right. Number 6. Aunt Jake.
Yeah.
For 2. Lone Wolf.
Aww.
I'm sure Martin gets to modify dice first. But we'll let you
No,
go
don't
with
forget
this
that. No, it's crack shots after.
During the before the neutrality result step.
one. Martin, right, you want to do
Duke.
Duke?
And then crack shot. Yeah. Seems good.
Actually, I'll juke you.
Fine. I'll spend the focus.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to spend my crack shot.
Yeah. We are 1:15 unless you want to do one more round.
I'd
Well, might as well
also
do
like
one
to
more
know
round.
Fair
when
enough.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought you meant 1:15 left.
my
1 minute, 15 seconds.
my invite was to
Yeah,
the live
so I have
stream tonight,
lost.
Ronan.
Right.
These two decided that they were going to come and do a live stream. I'm just here to push buttons and
I-
look pretty.
I agreed to go to a game, but didn't say anything about the stream.
So are we timing there? For
Yeah, yeah.
1:15?
Yeah. Did I get any points? No.
No.
Oh.
So, what is the general consensus about this broken list?
Jack's a douchebag. Do you know what? I never thought I'd agree with the Americans.
I like it.
I don't think it's the issue of the inertial dampeners that's the problem. Yes, it's helpful.
Yeah.
From watching the streams and what Jack did with it and stuff like that, from a you point of view, this was more the ability that even when Martin had 3 shots, you only lost 1 shield on a 1 agility ship.
Yeah. But in fairness, that was range control because I kept it at range 3. I think he got 1 shot where I had 1 dice. All game. I think that was the case.
I see. I think initial dampeners is the problem because it is a little bit of a Princess Bride Because when you don't know it's there, you forget about it and you get completely owned. When you know it's there, you overthink things and know that you can get out of shot. So then you're like, well, if I turn left, he can inertial damage us and dodge me. If I go straight on, he can just do a free bank and a boost and dodge me. Yeah. So it's like, then you overthink things and you've got to commit one way or the other. So it's
alright, just build up.
And plus I flew it quite bad.
Just build up an immunity to inertial dampeners over the course of many years by taking small amounts of it, and you'll be fine.
You
referenced Princess Bride. I was just going with it.
Jack's reply is the issue is it's 144 points. Of course, it's going to be a good ship.
Yes.
Yeah, fair shout.
Spend 144. Jack. Spend 144 points on a decimator, and it falls out the sky faster than anything you know. A decimator doesn't have that kind of ability, and it's.
I suppose you've got the reinforce, but
not.
It's not gonna. You're not gonna dodge 3 dice here.
You don't have the. Well, you don't have boost for a start. There's no boost ability.
There's no boost ability. The boost is amazing.
Yeah.
Plus the initiative 6 is absolutely amazing. Whereas with Decimator,
and like 5. I said, this is where like it's not the combination of cards. Like combination of cards is class, and I can't fault it. As soon as I was.
By the way, Jack, just in case it sounds disrespectful, you flew it amazingly. By the way, because I know we're talking about the list, but you flew it amazingly as well.
Yeah.
I just metaphorically kissed him.
Okay. Thought you sound like you were going to do something else to it.
Yeah,
like
I would have said that.
The R2D2 interaction with Han is clever. I like it, and mainly because I liked it as well. And obviously, the using the Millennium Falcon title to get an extra reroll as well is fine. But yeah, like Han Solo's ability is just solid because of that.
The comment, obviously, the comment about the ability to reroll, to build up your defense. 3.
I just gave up on how many rerolls. I just started having to trust you. Yeah. Like, I've given up.
Yes, that's right.
You're going back to the old Hands and the old Chewies where they were getting loads and loads of evades off of one agility ship.
But again, this was because he shot me with 3 ships.
One range 3. Yes, I understand that.
Yeah. So and he did do damage. Now, if he'd got another turn like that, then he would have done more damage, and then it would have been perma damage. And.
But along those lines, you've still got a 1 agility ship being able to evade up to 3.
Well, that was only because it was obstructed and at range 3. Like the start. The stars.
You flew very, we're not taking that away that you flew
well.
No, I'm not saying that as well. But
just you being quite defensive.
Yeah, because I'm saying that that happened that turn, but then flip side of it, you get a range 1 of all, or you get a range 3 or range 2 of some of them and 3 of all 4 of them. You've only got that reroll as long as you have that evade token.
Yeah.
So you can't pop it too early.
But you're also negating the 5-point Duke by being able to reroll your initial 1.
Yes.
So that's negating 15 points on Martin's list entirely by I think that Duke should come after. You should be able to. When Han does his reroll, it starts the modification process again. Does that make sense?
I was going to say my thing for that, it kind of, or my feeling should be that it's like immediately after you roll dice, you may reroll, or you may roll again, and then it goes in the normal step.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I don't know if that's the case or what it's meant to be, but obviously nobody's questioned it, and we got a ruling from.
Jack's of the same opinion. He's ran it like that.
Yeah.
So that does make any sort of dice modification towards his defence null and void.
Yeah.
Because obviously you then just pick the dice up and do it again.
Yeah.
That's very. I don't.
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3 dice. That's very strong because you can practically guarantee an evade each turn. Practically.
Yeah.
And as we saw from the rolls that you were doing, there was a couple of 3s in there as well.
Yeah, whatever.
The thing is,
but I was So again, my thing is that let's say you do get the. Well, if you roll that and I'm only rolling the 1, then I'm still taking the damage no matter what.
Well, you're taking 1 damage, yeah. but you're not taking.
no matter what. So so I roll that. Duke occurs. I re-roll from Han. I get that. Yeah, cool, cushy.
Yeah.
So, but then the next turn happens.
You imagine
the
Han
next
gets
shot.
hit by 6 ties, range 2. Yep.
Yep.
All 2 dice attacks.
Yep.
You are really cutting down the effects of the swarm by being able to have twice the amount of defense.
Yeah.
I suppose the reason why it's great against swarms as well is because even though you haven't got that, because you talked about how good you were at keeping it at range.
I'm not saying
The
how
further,
good. It was just
the
that
further
that
you are at
managed to
keeping it at
happen.
range, the more chance you've got of arc dodging as well.
Yeah, but if you do a roll now,
Which was amazing.
But when I for example, when I was there and you decloaked that way and did the banks there, I was fully expecting you to be like coming in forward and going that way.
Yeah.
If that was the case and you were getting a range 2, range 2, range 3, range 2, it would have been a very different turn. But it was out of range 3 through the thing.
I still think that was the right thing that I did because I had Jake coming in as well.
I was never going to commit with Jake.
No, fair enough.
And I don't know if I'm wrong, but that's how I would fly Jake. Fly him as a
outside,
fly him out of like, look, I'm still here. Don't turn away from me because I have outmaneuver Lone Wolf and I can chip away.
That's mind games as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose because it did bully me to come with me this way.
So that's why I was just going like, right. So 1 sharp barrel roll, 1 sharp barrel roll.
So the next question is, despite me losing, I still think Phantoms are still pretty amazing for because the action economy is just absolutely
against any other.
bonkers.
Like you say, this Han is the one thing that negates Duke from like happening essentially, but it still forces me to do a reroll. So I roll that. Well, I'm forced to do the Han reroll into a blank. Roll it again, assuming I've got the evade. But again, if I'm taking the evade, I'm not taking any boost actions, so I'm not repositioning.
Yeah.
But hey, but whereas that against most other ships, like imagine that against Vader, Duke, I have to spend a force. Duke, I have to spend a force. Duke, I have to spend a force. I'm now out of force, and I'm just taking damage.
Yeah.
Like.
It is massive being able to negate it by just re-rolling.
But in fairness, Jack did say that he is 4 for 0 against the Quad Phantoms, so potentially it's not a good matchup. Because again, the range control, you've got an ace moving after them, but those Quad Phantoms against most other lists.
Yeah.
I'm not saying every list, because there are, again, it is all about the flying of them. But like you said, their action economy on those, like essentially 50-point ships, is quite good.
So.
But yes, comment?
Jack says the Phantoms also didn't roll 3 hits a lot.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Didn't help.
Yeah.
Martin chased a large base onto your fell around the board, then chased an A-wing round the board. I've played the matchup and the Phantom player needs to be more disciplined.
Oof.
Bye, Martin.
Who was that from?
James.
Sorry, James can say what he wants. That's fair.
Jack.
Yeah, if you'd have all harded in on Jake while he was
Yeah,
here,
to be
while
fair.
Han was
There
turned
was
out
a-
here, I would have been like, oh, shine a light.
That
I would have, and he would have
But
been
then you
like,
would
poo,
have just
poo, poo,
inertial
poo, poo.
dampers anyway, another free shot.
But then I would have still been out.
Yeah.
Like, I would have had a shot at range 3 against Phantom with 2 mods.
So
He wouldn't have been range 3.
Well, no, because when you were here,
Because I
you
was
just
here.
turned here.
Yeah.
But
So I
I-
still would have been like range 1 or 2.
But I when you were here, like
So you were here. Ooh, my bad. And I was.
didn't you want that Falcon?
I think I was. So I did the 4 forwards.
Yeah, so you like
Hang on, I decloaked with him and then did there. So I was about there with him.
yeah,
And then I was about there with him because I did a 2-2.
and I'm pretty. I was here.
Yeah. And these two were here-ish somewhere.
No, they were the other side of the glass cloud.
Yeah, because they were here. But it was something like that.
You'll have to look back on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, best
then
case scenario, if I
there-
decloaked over here and did a hard free out, you're still going to get a range 2 of him. Same with this guy as well. You're still going to get some tasty shots of it.
And then
But only one.
and then so inertial dampener's there.
Yeah.
And then like my Jake's here, which is what I did, and then you've got this one on this side and this one on this side, and then it's like okay, they're all facing
Yeah, but then
here.
you would have done like a hard turn and
Yeah,
a boost. And...
absolutely. Then I do. Meanwhile, these guys are finishing off Jake because I'm not in exactly the best position, and then you can then turn in, and then Han's now out in this quite wide-ish open space,
Which would have been amazing.
which would have been amazing. Yeah. But also he actually did a lot of work.
I feel
He
that
took like
did.
he took 2 shots, but it did damage with every one of them.
I feel that someone also set up this corridor with the thing of going down it, knowing that he was going to be very protected going down there.
Yeah, go right.
Other comments. Large base boost is
Silly.
yeah.
Yeah.
He actually says great, but and then, that was Jack, but
yeah.
And then he also put he's probably obviously commenting about you saying that Jack flew it reasonably well, and he agrees that he flew it well enough. And then
Well, I mean, yeah.
Ronan is, although if Han's being shot by a whole time swarm, you're doing something wrong. But even when you're doing something wrong, you're sat there and go, you know what? I'm only going to take a couple of pings from this because of all a billion rerolls.
How many ties has he got?
6.
So you got 6 ties with a Howl Runner. Let's say range 2.
Right, am I rolling dice?
Yeah, you roll attack dice.
Oh.
I've got my.
So 2 dice.
Have I got focuses?
Howls.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, there you go.
Obstacle. I've taken 1 damage.
You would have spent a force.
Nah, 'cause I spent on attack because I'm like that. Owie Martin. Owie Martin. Oh my god. Hand
It's number
reroll.
4.
Now. Reroll.
Yeah.
That's number 5.
Evaded. Take 1. Spend the evade.
Yeah, last one.
It's 5
So,
damage.
5 damage from a tie swarm. Do that against a decimator.
You get the exact same, but you don't have to roll the dice.
Yeah, because it would
Yeah, because
have
reinforce.
reinforce.
Only if you joust, which at that point one of you is wrong, and the fact that you would have had to have got the
And there's always a chance that I might not have been in the reinforce.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I say, I'm not going to equate Hand to Decimator because Decimator is a very different ship. Like, because it can't have
Anything.
I mean, it can. But like you say, unfortunately, the Decimator seems to be a bit more of a support ship, but it's still a support ship with like 3 attack dice and lots of health to try and take it down.
And some amazing actions.
And some amazing actions, yeah.
And some amazing abilities.
And some
2
amazing
amazing
abilities. Yeah.
Jack, oh god, we've got a lot. I missed all this.
No.
It seems like ideal practice for days out from the home field hyperspace trial because Phantoms and this hand build are going to be everywhere. Phantoms are not in hyperspace exactly. That's what we call sarcasm around these parts, Jack. Do you still want to get a room?
I thought that was a weird comment.
He might be a popular choice. Hard to pick it. He's on about obviously the sarcasm's hard to pick up over text. It's easy. Half the time, no, most of the time, Ronan's being sarcastic. Or smart ass, one of the two.
Smart arc.
So, at the end of the day,
which
Which ones would you like?
What?
I've separated them on purpose. They're all yours.
okay.
what I've taken from
I've been giving you 2 dials.
is the matchup between the Phantoms and Han is a hard matchup. The obvious reason the Yanks are kicking it are the Americans.
When you say hard matchup for who?
The
For
Phantoms.
Oh, right, okay.
What I'm seeing
Because I wasn't
is-
sure if it was a hard matchup or I was just flying it really badly.
You weren't flying it really
I-
badly. Like, I think the decision to split the arcs was a bold one.
No, that was just for fun. If I'm
But then,
honest with you.
but then he got most of the arcs back together when it needed, which
But still spread out enough. Like, the Phantoms, the
To
way
be
you've
fair,
seen
there was
them,
only
is they're
3
meant to be
shots
like...
instead of 4.
They're
wasn't
literally
it?
meant to be in a block of 4 going like, here is my
I think
12
I
dice.
did that to counter my bad flying because with all the decloaking it would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you.
so
That's for you.
Yeah, but I think I was going to say the general moral I think is don't be a average X-Wing player, pick up these 2 lists and think that you're going to do well with them because there are decision makers. As much as I don't like the 4 Phantoms in terms of it's just a boring list because it's
Yeah, well,
4 of the same
I
shit.
must admit, I was getting a bit bored with it.
Yeah, like
Even when I was doing okay at the beginning, it was still quite boring.
yeah,
And
like,
it was a mind meld as well, because trying to figure out where the decloaks are going to be and the movements. Imagine doing that after like 6 games. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh.
So, I think the big reason there's such a issue about it in the States is they are flying Phantoms a lot. The key people that kicked off have been flying Phantoms for months and doing well with them. This list comes along, and it's a direct counter to their list.
I wouldn't say direct, but it's certainly strong against.
Yeah.
I did feel like, on a bonus though, I did feel like playing X-Wing 1.0 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure how I
It
felt about
really
that,
did,
but-
actually.
I think that's from the crux of
Just
it.
with
I think
the
that's
Action
where-
Academy and just on both lists was just bonkers.
I'd like to see it against other meta-ish lists like the Y-Wings.
Yeah, but we don't do meta.
No. For
Well, to be fair, apparently we do.
well, you just have.
I know. I need to go having a shower now.
And that was your decision to do this.
I just thought it would be interesting.
Steve made the point of, why don't we do Fat Hand versus Phantom? It's like, why don't people just check out Kev Bellamy and Jake can fly it properly?
Again, because we want people who don't know how to fly
And
things.
it's nice to talk about it as well.
Yeah.
to be fair.
That's the other thing is you've got Kev who's been flying them and practicing with them. You've got Jack
I
who's
must admit, that's the
flown.
first time I've flown 4 Phantoms ever.
But that also proves that people can pick up a list and do really well with it, even though they're crap, doesn't it, Martin?
Boom!
Does it?
Yeah. How would you like
How many points did you get?
Exactly.
that? Yeah.
No, in fairness, your attack dice were crap. My attack dice were solid,
Stop it!
with minimal mods. Like obviously I got the rerolls, but still.
Yeah, I agree. These two need to get a room as well.
Do we have time for another game?
No, because I need sleep because I have
no.
work. Some people work for a living.
Oh, what?
Work for a living.
What?
Yeah, exactly. But yes, I enjoyed the game. Are you free next Wednesday?
Would anyone like to see a different matchup next Wednesday?
Oh,
Ha.
fine. I'm not coming.
No. List, not
Oh.
person.
Oh,
So me and you were like
we're,
silk and chocolate when we talk.
yeah, we're the dynamic duo.
And Ronan,
You're obviously
Ronan,
Batman.
you're quite welcome to come round and sit
And I'm
abusing
Robin.
them from the other side of the table with me.
Robin's cool, anyway.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I'm
Which
Robin.
Robin?
Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
You know, because F Batman.
You
right?
would look good in yellow pants.
I am worried why you would be thinking that.
I'm very worried why we're having this discussion.
I actually look good, don't you?
Next week, I'm going to try and bring some yellow pants.
Can I buy you some?
Please do.
If I buy you yellow pants, will you wear them on top of your trousers?
Absolutely, I will.
Really?
Why are you even thinking I wouldn't?
Fair thing, yeah, boom.
And he'll probably sniff them afterwards.
Nah, if they're my own, I wouldn't.
They'll be mine.
Are you going to wear them first?
Oh, yes.
No offence, but if they're mine, I'm going to struggle to keep them up.
Well, to be fair, I don't have to wear. I can wear your size pants. I just don't have to wear them like conventional pants. I could kind of like.
Do I just wear them as a sock?
I was more thinking I could kind of like tie them round my scrotum and like a bow. Just do some lunges.
Alright, Joey, calm down.
You're welcome. I can't do lunges. I'm only
Yeah.
joking.
You can wear it as a loincloth. You just have to tie it with some elastic around the back.
Yeah, I could wear it as a mask.
No, that's what Steve's going to do after you've worn it as a loincloth.
I'm going to become a
Do
Mexican
people know
wrestler.
the in-joke of you smelling someone's boxes?
Everybody knows the in-joke of me accidentally slipping somebody's clean boxes because they were left right next to my bag.
Right, garter belt and banana hammock were the two next comments.
Who's wearing the garter belt?
Well, I think this is discussions of what we're going to do with his yellow pants. So, a banana hammock.
Oh, actually, back to it.
James, I need to ask this. Is it a banana hammock because it's yellow, or it's going to hold his banana?
I think hammock's a bit generous, isn't it?
You can get small
You can
hammocks.
get hammocks of all sizes, bro.
Stop
Don't
being
be that
sizes.
guy.
Stop being sizes.
Yeah,
against
some size. You've
hammock.
already done a fat joke.
Yeah, he's not wrong there.
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
No, I wasn't joking.
You guys have already done skinny jokes. You don't see me whinging about it.
Have we? Yeah.
Yeah, if you turn sideways when you close off.
Who said that?
Like,
Oh.
I know you
so
did.
not me then.
No,
So when you said you,
But
you used it as a plural term.
because
You implied we're both Making fun of you.
Yes, because you're both like the same
Right.
person.
You know, accusing someone of being a bully is bullying.
Yes, fully aware of this. I do it all the time. It's great. Bullying and accusing people of bullying.
I don't know why Ren thought it's been on the pitch.
Yeah, weird that.
James
I don't know
said-
why you think we're friends.
James is going back to the banana hammock. He says you can. Why not both?
I never said we're friends. I said you're my friend.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah, I can still like you and you not like me back.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's how it works.
Anyway, next week
Don't.
I might put a post up asking what two lists for these two numpties to fly.
Yeah, relatively fun.
Give us
Can
a
I
bit
be?
of a...
Can I be imperial or separatist, please?
Yeah, we'll make sure Martin's got the ships with him. Well, Steele'll bring the ships for Martin.
I have everything but separatists.
I have separatists. I've not flown Scum in ages. I wouldn't mind flying Scum again.
Do you have scum? Oh, you
Well, I've got
just
the,
said
I've got
you
the
have.
ships. I
Right.
just don't have the U cards.
Okay, that's fine. I have those.
But you've got them all.
I
You
do.
just said that.
Yes.
That's quite possibly the worst dice bag.
How dare you!
Oh!
That was made for.
That
made
is a
for him.
custom made one by the wonderful girlfriend that somehow manages to put up with me despite going away so many times and like talking about X-Wing all the time. And it is of my cat that she made, especially.
She made your cat.
No, she didn't make my cat. She
Is
made
it like
this.
Frankenstein cat?
Well,
It's really weird. Why'd she make a cat?
oh my god. What? Yeah. It's even got the little brown thing
So
that she
that's
has on her
Who's your
chin.
girlfriend?
So
Buffalo
that's
Bill?
probably you and Tom now at even passing. She couldn't remember his name for the cat
It
bag
was
comment.
Tom. How I tell you, I thought we were even from him flipping reckoning Luke.
James has asked the question: what? She made the dice bag out of your cat.
No, the cat's still alive.
Barely.
I'll get
It's
out.
just like
Yeah,
just a
it's
raw bit of meat scrawled on the floor.
It's like Nicolas Cage and Face Off.
It's not as good as Josh's dice bag, according to Ronan. It's an amazing gesture, but still, that's from Tom again.
Yeah, nice save.
Yeah. Tartan James, RSPCA in capitals. Tartan James, RSPCA in capitals. This is going to be repetitive, and Tom's laughing at you.
It's all good fun.
Until
But yes,
someone,
yeah.
someone loses an eye.
Officially, the only way you can be in T Squadron is if you wind up me or Martin. So yeah,
So it's quite easy to be a member then.
yeah, it is actually.
Holy shit, we're going to need a lot more t-shirts.
Ships.
Holy ships.
Who wants to be a member of T Squadron?
It's disgraceful.
T Squadron's best squadron, right? Oh no, that's Beast Squadron.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
That got disbanded.
There's only 3 members.
I think it was just ironic when I put on a T-shirt that said Beast Squadron.
Did you get a B Squadron t-shirt?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I think you wore mine.
I wouldn't dare. Yeah, just slip straight off. It's like woo.
And Ronan has hit the nail on the head. And I will leave it on this one.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You two are both members.
Because members
it's-
is also a word for penis! Oh!
I'm gonna have one of my I'm gonna have one of my delicious biscuit base topped with marshmallow and covered in real milk chocolate. Because I can have these because they have milk in it, unlike some people like Ronan the vegan. I know
He's not a vegan, he's a vegetarian.
It's
Now
practically
you're just profiling.
it's practically the same thing. Let's be
Now you're
honest.
just being rude.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's he gonna do?
You're being racist to vegetarians.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean.
Also, it's got marshmallow in for that matter.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's definitely racist against the Marshmallow Man.
Uh-huh.
So, oh, wow, I've never seen this happen before. Oh, okay. If I wind up both, do I become the team captain from Jack
Which Jack?
Mooney?
We might actually do good.
Is Jack not a member of 186 Squadron? Because he's won something.
Oh,
yeah. The application is in the post.
yeah.
And
No,
then
I was going to say, to be fair, it would be nice to have a team captain who knew the rules.
who are you presuming is the team captain?
The one who organises everything for me.
And the one who says that I'm the team captain. Because you've said
Ken.
that to me several times.
No, our team captain when we went to bloody UKTC, because you kept trying to take over.
I've got this.
When did they try to take over?
all the time. T Squadron doesn't have team captain. It just has people who work together.
We wanted it to be Ross, but he just never turned up.
This is true.
Yeah. So Ronan got a message. This message
I
has been
forgot my
held.
ships!
This message has been held for review. So whatever Ronan posted about, cause member means, I'm presuming the 5 stars means penis, and it was just removed.
Yeah.
Jack
It's
Mooney-
ironic that he removed the word penis because he hasn't got one!
Jack,
Already been removed?
I think YouTube removed that word.
Oh, did they?
Jack Mooney, no offers of the 186 yet.
Yet. I mean, he's only won 2 things, so...
Yeah, you need to win more.
Yeah.
Why don't you not win? Why don't you just win one thing and start a blog?
or almost win one thing and then start a blog.
we need a Jack Mooney blog. We've got an American place.
Remember when we were going to blog and then we were like, nah, this is just stupid.
Well, I really, really wanted to do a blog more than anything until like a million blogs came out and I just got bored of it. I used to read them religiously and I used to listen to podcasts religiously and I really, really wanted to do something special that I'd listen to all the time and really passionate about, and then just a million came out and I just stopped listening.
Don't you think this is better?
Yeah.
I do have a lot of fun. Yeah.
I'd much rather play the game than talk about playing the game.
Yeah, that's true. Because when I do a podcast, people might believe that I'm a good player. When they see me play, they're like, "Oh no!"
And all that happens when we've ever done podcast is they just trigger me and I end up biting a pencil in half, trying not to rage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but they're Americans. What do they know, Jack?
I like Americans.
Name one American you like.
I was going to say Ryan Reynolds, but he's Canadian. Samuel L. Jackson.
That you know.
That man who I met in America with Catherine was really nice to me.
Right. Cool.
He
Was he Canadian as well?
He could have been. He had a Louisian accent, but you know.
James, this is all set up as a mobile studio thing. It's just the bloke that owns it's a lazy ass and can't be asked to do
I
it.
confirm
half the
this.
time. Hi. But it was all set up, and we can actually put streams on at other places and stuff like that. It's something that I need to get on board with. I just don't have time to do half the stuff that I need to.
Yeah, because he pretends he works.
Because I've got to do something to pay for all this stuff and to take people to events and...
Yeah, saying nothing now. Again.
So, out of interest, before time runs out, are there any what's meta at the minute then? Because we used the word meta about 7 times.
Hyperspace or extended
I think there's more hyperspace
things?
tournaments going on at the minute, isn't there? Rather than...
I don't know. I think Nationals is.
Nationals are the next thing.
Oh, there is nationals coming up.
To be fair,
So what's meta
Well,
for
no,
nationals?
there isn't a Nationals coming up.
No.
You are wrong.
It's galactic qualifying.
Well, I was
What?
just saying what he said.
Intergalactic qualifiers.
There's a what?
Don't accuse me.
I don't know what it's called. Hyperspace, not hyperspace. Hyperspace trial.
There's an extended event coming out.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Um,
Immature. No, but I do actually quite like the one that came, the Bunker Buster as it was called. That's quite cool.
the problem with that,
That was
James,
Bunker Buster.
is actually wanting to do
Vinda.
it.
Vader and
I'd prefer
Oh, there's this
to
the
be a lot
Baron
light-hearted,
And
and
the
I know I'd get shot for
and
half the
the,
stuff that we do. It's...
Omicron pilot. Oh,
I'll leave it to the
Gender.
professionals
Gender,
with the
gives
overlays
free
and all
target
stuff
locks
like
and
that.
stuff.
We just want to
Yeah.
do it as a
Yeah,
bit of
that
And
was
just
ridiculous.
advanced proton torpedo on a
The
Phantom.
really good thing
If-
about that
if
as
someone
well was
wanted to
Vinda,
borrow the gear,
he
then-
kind of just darted all over the place
No, I
on
don't
the
even have a spare
final
laptop.
assault, and then didn't
I've
do
got
anything.
the cameras and
The
stuff
thing
like
is,
that
if he
that I
got
can
in arc
blend
again,
someone,
you
but
could bully someone because you can do so
again,
much damage.
Well, it's like the
It's not you.
It's like,
Kind of like
I'm here.
Squadron
Are you coming
or
after me?
your
Because I can run away.
it's kind of like old
first
school
like
red
that.
line because obviously everyone was petrified of red line because he could do so much.
Yeah.
So we're coming up to the 2 hours.
So the next question is, who's better, red line or Vinda? you don't
If
see any
anyone
red
wants
lines
to
anymore.
make any suggestions on what these two fly next week, I'll put a poll up and I'll share it
Red
across
line
a couple
shoots
of
first?
places and see what we can do from there.
Red line can turn round.
Thank you everyone
Yeah.
for watching.
And still getting action.
Please subscribe to the channel. Press the little button so
Well,
you get
he's stupidly
notifications
expensive
when I
now,
do
though, isn't he?
stupid things. I
Again,
am
that
going
was
to get
another
back
thing.
into doing
Increasing the
more
points
stuff. doing
Punches
painting,
Talks.
and
Red Line.
Didn't need to. And
ignoring
Vincent
these two
didn't-
as
didn't
much
need
as
to.
possible while I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Well, we're talking X-Wing. This is
Yeah.
what we're here for, bro.
Is this an X-wing video thing?
It was.
So, next question. We're talking about. Are you?
Yeah, no,
finished
we need to finish
we
up.
we do need to finish up
Yeah,
because the 2
because
hour
we
thing
could
is
literally
about-
talk forever. And again, nearly
Yeah.
my bedtime.
So,
What time is it?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Oh.
We are done for now. We will be back next week, you two.
Yeah, sure.
Are
Unless
you not working?
I can't remember.
It's alright, I'll have Ronan instead.
Or Ronan?
Ronan just actually sleep this time because it felt like kicking a puppy when I played you last time on
That's
stream.
good fun. Kicking
No,
Ronan.
it was like he didn't even know what his stuff was doing.
Bless him.
He just like flew one forward and took a focus. That's all he did.
Was he flying?
What was he flying?
Ghost?
Rebels.
No, I'd let him fly it if that was the
1.0
case.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, we're closing up.
Love
So,
you, Roro.
catch all you guys
Is my wife watching?
wherever, and we will also see you at the next event and all that sort of malarkey. So, thank you very much for watching. Catch you at the next one.
Bye.